Facebook and YouTube live from Dulscon. Steady. That was unnecessary. Right. Even more unnecessary. Don't you dare, the wee Saul. The wee man. Yes, welcome to another Facebook and YouTube live from Dulscon. It is Monday evening, and we are quite late in getting on tonight, but it has been manic today. It has been so busy in the farm park. Thank you to every single person who came out today to see us and visit us, and I hope you all had a fantastic day. It's been glorious weather, not too hot, not too cold, nice little breeze in parts, and it's just been ideal. I could get a job as a weatherman, I think. There's a high front coming in with 10 isobars. There you go, there's my audition. BBC, if you want to pick me up, then give us a shout. Let me get rid of this cold first. Oh, sorry about that. Nearly sneezed my brain out. So, it has been absolutely mobbed today, but we have been busy as well getting all animals sorted. So, we've been moving things around. We've been sorting some of our donkeys. We've been worming. We've been lousing. We've been fixing water troughs. It's been one of them days, and Mondays can tend to be that way, where it just feels like you're going from one thing to the next, to the next, to the next, to the next. And by the end of the day, you're like, wow, you know, that was exhausting. But we have got there. We've reached the end of the day, and we seem to have made some good progress. So all is good in that front. So we're going to get Saul and Mary and Star ran out. Now, we update on Mary and Star, everyone. We update on Mary and Star. Love heart in the stream for them, because they are everywhere. I've even got German media on now wanting to cover the story, which is pretty cool. So it's starting to go worldwide, and so it should. It's such an amazing story. It should go worldwide. It deserves to. I still have no update on who mum is, who maternal mum is. Still have no update there. Saul is still feeding off both mums and getting on fine. You're getting a bit crabby because you want to go out and stretch your legs, aren't you? And yeah, it's still the most bizarre thing. Still nursing off both mums, still getting fed off both mums. Quite happy, no issues whatsoever. But you did see Star having a wee nuzzle in and having a wee go at Saul a second ago. And there he's in for a sook off Mary at the minute. But yeah, a strange situation, a bizarre one that I can't still quite wrap my head around. But we're monitoring things. I'm still kind of semi-paranoid, I have to say. I am still living in a low state of paranoia that one of them is eventually going to say, no, you're not my baby. But I would have thought it would come by now, and it's still not. And he's still getting on great, and he's still throwing zoomies, and there's no issues I can see whatsoever. But it's just always in the back of my mind, because it's such a bizarre scenario. You think something has to go wrong, wouldn't you? Do you know what I mean by that? Like, you feel like it's one of them ones where it's like, oh, this has happened, this is so lovely, but this is down the road ahead of you. But I've got no reason to think that. It's just in my head. I don't know what that noise was that came out of TikTok, but it's on there. So yeah, I don't know. It's just a strange situation. It's a bizarre one. But Star and Mary getting on great. That is the update for them tonight. We're just going to run them out into the field just now. Now, obviously we're coming to the tail end of lambing. Every farm around Britain is coming to the tail end of lambing. We still have 8 to go. The 8 clingers on, the hangers on, that just do not want to give up those lambs. And I can report, since Saturday afternoon when we done our last live, we have had, see, how many births have we had? Since when? Saturday afternoon, over the weekend.
Over the weekend, I confirm we had a massive 1 sheep.
Yeah, well, on Saturday afternoon, yeah, we had 1. Since then, none.
Since then, no.
Nothing at all. And it doesn't look like anyone's wanting to give up those lambs. I thought this girl over in the corner, the purple tags, was going to start giving up some lambs. Nope. Still not interested. Still not wanting to give them up. There's a couple of bags emerging, but overall, there's nothing that I'm like, oh, they're going to go tonight. You know, you normally hear me saying, watch that Jacob or watch this mule in particular. The only one that I could say that with is our purple tags over here. But even then, you know, it's a bit of a stretch. It's a weird situation, and it feels like it'll never end. It's like a revolving door. I feel like, yes, you know, you just keep going round and round and round and round, and you'll never get to the bottom of the sheep. I don't know how it happens, or how they decide that they're, you know, at what stage are we going to say, oh, that's them done? Will it be weeks? Will it be months? This girl that's walking away here, all of her, the rest of her flock's all gone. She's the last out of there. The yellow ear tags, they are wild, by the way, but she's got a great big bag. You see it hanging out there? So, I don't know. And this week, hopefully, let's see this week, hopefully she'll go. And that'll be, you know, we can get right down to, even if we can have 3 this week, that'll get us down to a nice 5. We wouldn't be far away. Over here in our boar goat pen, let's have a wee look and see what we've got. Now, this girl who is standing eating hay, she has a green mark on her. I don't know what's happened, but she is not in kid. She has no bag whatsoever. She's got a great big belly, but she has no bag. So unless she is going to spit out a kid and have, and I mean 0 milk, 0 milk, unless she is going to spit something out and have no milk, and we're immediately going to have to care for the baby, she isn't going to kid. The other 3 are, but they're just that little bit late. And you can see the bags starting to emerge off them. So again, hoping this week, I'm going to say there's 3 in here. See, we're pretty confident she's not in kid, yes? Yeah. So we've got 3 go. I would say in the next couple of weeks, they should have went as well, which would be great. Now, we're going to see some full zoomies here from Saul, hopefully. But yeah, it just feels like it's never going to get there. It feels like we got to 8 pretty quickly, reasonably quickly, and then it's just like, yeah, I'm not giving you any more lambs. I refuse. Go on, girls, you know where you're going. Yes, Saul. Yes, here he goes. Nope. There we go. Look at that for a day, taking the foals out on a day like this. Isn't it glorious? What do you mean by bag? I mean udder. I mean their udder. Their bag of milk is what I mean. That's how you can tell how far away these the sheep and the goats are by their bag of milk. Once it gets to the stage where it looks like they're going to burst and they've got absolutely tons of milk, you know they're in the next few days they should be having their baby. Steady Saul with the kicking. That's not something we want to learn. Look, that behaviour is still the same. Both mums heading after Saul, making sure they're all right. Star always stays out front, but she's a little bit more leggy and she's a little bit more... Oh, here's a good roll. Star's a little bit more leggy and she's a little bit more lively as well. Whereas Mary's just that little bit. Mary's this one over here. That little bit more lackadaisical. She's quite laid back and quite chilled out. But yeah, both mums still looking after the one foal. Like, even the way they're standing there, they both look round at the same time. They're both kind of standing parallel. It's like one donkey. It's like one brain operates one donkey. Like, they're both looking the opposite way. Both standing more or less in line. Saul runs through the middle of them. It'll never not be weird. It's a beautiful thing to happen, but it'll never not be weird. Little Saul throwing some zooms. Lisa says, is Kinder had her baby yet? No, she's quite late. She's like another month away, I think. Karen Keane says, hey Ben, caught alive. Currently stuck on a train after a weekend in London. Thanks for keeping me entertained. Karen, no problem. You are absolutely welcome. Thank you for joining us today. Kevin says, look at the size of that bag. Yes. I have a new tote bag coming out this year. Al's is working on it just now. Our artist / designer. He is working on the new bag. I'm looking forward to showing you all. Springtime merch. Now, springtime merch update. Next week we will be launching the springtime merch. Initially on a pre-sale, but we will be launching our springtime merch next week, which I'm very excited for. It's always a big one, launching the springtime merch. It's our most popular range of the year. Our full lineup of all our babies, all our most popular animals from around about springtime. Gives you those throwbacks. And it reminds you of lambing time every year, and it's our most popular launch that we do. It's great. I love the springtime stuff. And this year we have the best design we've ever had. So we do. Featuring Highland cow and calf. Beautiful. Tracy Odford says, yay! On YouTube. Yes. Retweet for that. Deborah Castro is watching on YouTube. Says hello, Ben. Hello, Deborah. So yeah, all the donkeys ran out. Look at them enjoying their wee mud bath in here. Look at the mud, the sand and dust getting kicked up in there, keeping them nice and cool. They do love it in that wee dust patch, don't they? Look, they're fighting to get in there to see who can get a roll first. I mean, they're going to be in. They're going to be in there all night. It's not as if they need to worry. Here she goes. Let's go. Over we go. Now, big updates about what's coming and what's going to be coming on the next content, the upcoming content. We are going to be doing our Highland Show build-up. Now, this year is a first for us. We're going to be taking 4 donkeys altogether, possibly 5. But we have Rosie going up. Rosie's down there rolling in that dust, which we don't want. We have Buddy, who's going as well. Buddy was loused today because it looks like he's got 2 bite marks on his back, so I'm hoping that's not lice. I think it's maybe Dinky Randy's been fighting with him, but we've loused him just for fearful, as the saying goes. Just as an abundance of caution. There's a donkey. Look at them lying down, having a wee roll along here. Look. That's Willow having a wee roll. Some zoomers going on over here as well. Maisie. So Rosie's going, Muddy Buddy's going, and I have entered, and again, it was out of abundance of caution because I didn't know this was going to happen, Star and Mary with a foal. Star/Mary with a foal, because I thought obviously at the time they were both going to foal, or maybe one would foal in time, the next one would be a couple of weeks out. Oh, here we go for the rolls down there as well. So, oh, that's a decent roll. Look at the amount of dust that's getting kicked up. They love it. Is Mary going to go for one? Yes. Loves it. Always will them to get right over. There we go. Nearly. Right over the other side. Nah, she's done. They always struggle to do a full 180 right over the other side. It's all running about in the paddock as well. So obviously with this bizarre situation that we've got going on, what are we going to do with Sol? What are we going to do with Mary and Star? The answer is I'm not sure yet. I would love to take Sol though. So I am not sure. Do we have to take Mary and Star up, and then we just take Star, and Star's much better on the head collar? I mean, it's a 50-50 choice. Do we just take Star up, put her on the head collar, and take Sol out for an hour or two, then put them back in the trailer altogether again? I think that's possibly the easiest option, and won't be too strenuous on them either. We're another, what are we, another 6-7 weeks removed from the Highland Show. So Sol will be a little bit bigger, and my thinking was at the time, after this whole situation played out, you might end up with Sol taken to one of the mums more than another. So that would sort that problem out. If not, I can take both, and they'd just be out for an hour in the show ring. So that is what we're thinking. And if we end up taking them all, that'd be 5 donkeys, although only 4 of them would be shown in the ring, and Sol would be one of them. Big day. So the content that's going to be coming out is we're going to do our countdown for the Highland Show. So we're going to be doing, so many days to the Highland Show, so many days to the Highland Show, and we'll show you the progress of how they're getting on their head collars, with their grooming, with getting washed, with getting bathed, and see what the progress is. Now, little Sol's going to need to go and learn how to be in a head collar anyway, as well. But that isn't a bad thing. That's a good thing. That'll stand him in good stead for as he gets older, and it makes him a lot easier to deal with as well. So little Sol's going to need to be trained on the head collar. Star is absolutely perfect in the head collar. We don't need to do any training with her at all. Buddy's the same. He's absolutely perfect. We'll obviously kind of buff up their skills anyway, but little Sol's going to have absolutely not a clue what to do. So we are going to need a wee bit of work done there. Sharon says, I think all 3 together would be super cool. I know, I agree with you, but there isn't obviously a class for that because it's probably never happened before. So I think all 3 probably, as it stands, all 3 would be going up to the show. We would be going up to Edinburgh for the day and back down. So that's the way it would be going at the moment. The love they have for Solomon, they both need to stay with him. As it stands, yes. You can see them both playing with both mums as well. It's plain as day that he's in there sucking from both of them as well, which is, again, steady, Sol, steady. Here he goes. Look at him go. Sarah Jane says, why does he have two mums? Sarah, you need to watch our videos on TikTok. It's one of our pinned videos. You'll check it out and you'll see what's happened. It is the most bizarre situation. Will Sky be able to go with her accident? I think she's healed up now. She's healed up enough. And yeah, as it stands, that's what the plan's going to be. But isn't that a lovely sight? Look at all them donkeys out there, all the tails wagging, having a bite of grass. It's just a beautiful sight. I love to see it. Absolutely love to see it. Anything else to run out to see? Well, good. Fiona is in here in her pen. We've got a wee selection of things for people to see in the farm park. We've got our alpacas down here, and then we've got some of our sheep and lambs out there. They're just a wee touch small, a wee touch early to put out into the main fields, so they'll stay in here for another week or so, but they're enjoying it in there. See two of them in there getting a sook. So they're happy as Larry in that pen. And then over here, Fiona. Of course, world famous Fiona. If you've never heard of Fiona, the world's loneliest sheep, we have her on the farm. And we love having her on the farm. There she is, sitting there chilling. Look at her. Isn't she beautiful? Now, she has, if you see over here, this isn't something that we normally do, but we have a little sectioned off area, and the signs on the front, I'll take you over to show you them. Let's have a wee look. Please do not feed Fiona. No matter how much she asks, no matter how sad she looks, she is on a strict diet. So there you go. That is Fiona's warning signs. She's back on her diet. She runs in and out of the pens through the day. We did have her outside for a few days, and again, the same situation rose its head. She didn't like it. She did not like being outside all the time. We had to get her up, wander around, bring her back in. As soon as we brought her back in, she was far happier and far... she just was so much more sprightly. She was looking so much healthier and happier and full of life. Whereas out in the pen, she looked miserable out in the paddocks. So she's such a peculiar case that it really... Oh, see, do you want to check that? Is that working again? That's hayheck. That water trough. She's such a peculiar case that we really have to wrap her up in cotton wool and deal with the way that she goes on. You know, it's up to her. Here's Biscuit. What she does, but it's hard. I'm not going to lie, it's hard to manage. You don't know what she's going to do. You don't know if she's going to be happy to go out into the field, which sometimes she is. You don't know if then she's going to lie down and refuse to get back up because she wants to come back in. I think she throws quite a few huffs. Bit of a diva. And I 100% mean that. And until you've had to deal with Fiona, you wouldn't know. And it's not just something that I'm saying like off the cuff as a laugh. I mean, she takes a huff outside, or she decides she doesn't like it, and she'll want to come back in. You have to bring her back in because she looks terrible. Kath says, I wish you'd stop describing it as bizarre. It's unusual, it's beautiful, it's unprecedented. But for the millions of children who grow up with two mums, it's hurtful and strange to call it bizarre. I think you said it yourself there, Kathy. It's unusual, it's beautiful, and it's unprecedented. Isn't bizarre mean unprecedented as well? We're talking about donkeys here. Don't forget that, Kathy. We're talking about donkeys. And the situations that donkeys grow up with. A donkey with two mums, whether you like it or not, that is bizarre. Donkeys with two mums, I'm saying. I better see. Wee problem, one of the... Oh, wee girl in there getting a wee drink, see? Very noisy drinker, slurping away there. Quite happy. Go to the water trough over at the back there. It's worth noting. We go in the feeding trough. Loving life. In here having a wee sook. Right, I'm going to take you over and show you the 4 hours. Because Farm Pete was so busy down in the kitchen today. I done the public feeding of the 4 hours. The legends. Where are they? They've been out seeing everyone today, quite happy. Here they are. Need to bring them back in anyway. Come on. Yes. Are you trying to kid me on that you can't... Whoops. Rory. Say hello everyone to Rory. Reggie. Everyone say hello to Reggie. Ronnie. Yes, Ronnie. And of course, the world famous, who it all started with, Reason. Look how big they're getting. Don't they look fantastic? Look at wee fat bellies. Look at wee fat belly. Yes. Yes, right. Oh, we need to hold this up, see. I think we need to do a wee TikTok on this, see. Because, will you hold Raisin up for me? Because, look, this is cute. Raisin has her first sign of a tiny wee horn. Have you felt it?
Oh yeah, there it is.
It's tiny. Can you even see it?
There you go.
Yes! The tiny wee horn. Well done, Raisin. Oh, she's doing that weird thing where she keeps putting her face against you.
That's the spot, isn't it? You actually let.
That's the boy. Ah, so you just watched the video about the donkeys, that's amazing. Thank you for watching, Sarah. Don't forget to follow the page as well. If you're watching, don't forget to follow the page and see all of our updates about our amazing donkeys and how they're getting on, because they are getting on fantastic. Right, Rory. Has he got a pooey bum? This is the content we're here for. Goat getting the poo picked off his bum. Oh, he has got a dirty bum. Get that off of there, see. That's it. A few dangleberries, as the saying goes, see.
Yeah, that's it. They'll get you.
That's it. They will get you. JC are you my son, see?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Can you not tell?
Yes. C gets all the best jobs, Anne-Marie says. It's true. That's him all sorted. Good job. Don't want any blockages. That's what ends up happening with them if they get too bunged up. Everything gets stuck and it's a bit of a disaster and it's not nice on them. So need to get that all sorted out, and we did. So all good to go. Right, little update on them. Quick update on the donkeys as well today. We've got some more moving around, some more worming to do tomorrow, and the weather's to be fantastic all week. So we've got lots of work to do. Looking forward to having you along for the ride. Farmer Pete will be back 6:36 tomorrow. And we'll be back in the afternoon. Supporters no live for you tomorrow. Back on Wednesday for Supporters Live 12:30 as per usual. And we'll see you all in the next one. Thank you so much everyone for joining us. We'll end on this little kid sitting on his mum's back. Why not? Thanks for all the likes that came through. Thanks for all the follows. And Banksy sitting over there on Bearded Lady's back. I will see you all in the next one. Thank you guys. Bye bye.